Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked back on a moment with a woman and thought, was she trying to flirt with me? And then spent the next 3 days overanalyzing every word, every glance, and every accidental brush of her hand? Here's the brutal truth most men don't know. Women flirt differently than men. You expect bold, obvious, physical, but she gives you subtle, indirect, emotional. In this video, we're breaking down how women flirt, the microsignals, the psychological games, and the deep reasons behind it, and why most men completely miss it. By the end, you won't just recognize her signals. You'll know exactly how to respond in a way that builds attraction instantly. Let's start with the basics. How men flirt versus how women flirt. Men flirt forward, directly. Compliments, physical proximity, jokes, confidence or bravado. It's a performance, a show. He's the peacock flashing his feathers. But women, they flirt sideways. Glances, subtle teasing, proximity without touch. Emotional cues instead of sexual ones. Why? Because a woman's flirting is built on plausible deniability. She wants you to notice, but also wants the ability to pretend it never happened if you don't respond. That way, she stays safe, socially, emotionally, and reputationally. It's not manipulation. It's protection. Women are taught that being too forward makes them look desperate or easy. So instead, she lets the idea of desire linger in the air, hoping you'll pick up on it. If you don't, she assumes you're not interested, and quietly walks away. Here are 10 real ways women flirt that you're probably missing. 1. The prolonged eye contact plus quick look away. She looks at you, longer than she should, then quickly looks away. She's not shy. She's fishing for a reaction. 2. She asks personal questions. Are you seeing someone? What type of girls do you like? What do you do on weekends? She's not just being friendly. She's positioning herself in your world. 3. Light touching, but not obvious. She touches your arm when laughing, brushes your back when walking past, fixes a thread on your shirt. Her body is testing safety and receptiveness. 4. She mirrors your energy. When you sit back, she does too. When you get excited, she leans in. It's subconscious alignment, her body syncing with yours. 5. She teases you playfully. Oh, is that your pickup line? You're kind of full of yourself, huh? This is flirtation disguised as challenge. It's an invitation. 6. She finds excuses to be around you, takes the long way to walk past your desk, asks for help with something she could easily Google, joins your gym class, even if she's not into fitness. If a woman keeps showing up where you are, it's not random. 7. She remembers the little things, that time you said you love jazz, or hate olives, or your dog's name. Women use memory as emotional intimacy. 8. She engages with your social media, strategically, likes old posts, replies to stories, comments when you post a win. It's low-risk flirtation, but she's watching to see if you bite. 9. She drops hints about being single, mentions she hasn't been on a date in a while, jokes about how hard dating is. She's testing, would you do something about that? 10. Her friends know about you, her friends know your name? You're not just a guy she met. You're a guy she's been thinking about. So why do most men miss all of this? Because you're looking for masculine forms of flirtation from feminine energy. You expect bold advances, clear pickup lines, obvious compliments. But she gives emotional curiosity, subtle testing, comfort disguised as casual. Your mind is wired for clarity. Hers is wired for nuance. Also, a lot of guys today suffer from rejection fatigue. They've been shut down so many times, they stop noticing when a woman is actually open. So they miss the eye contact, the hair twirling, the way she lingers after the conversation should have ended. Here's the truth. If you're not tuned into the emotional frequency she's on, you'll walk away from opportunities thinking nothing ever happened, while she walks away thinking, wow, he really didn't notice. To understand how women flirt, you have to understand why they flirt the way they do. For most women, flirting isn't about sex. It's about feeling seen. It's emotional, not just physical. She wants to feel desired, to feel special, to feel chosen. That's why a woman might flirt with a guy she doesn't even want a relationship with. It's about testing. Am I still desirable? And sometimes, it's about power. If she's been hurt, cheated on, or rejected, she might flirt to prove to herself that she's still wanted. But here's the twist. Flirting isn't just a game for her. It's also a vulnerability test. She puts out a tiny signal and waits to see if you'll catch it without mocking or exploiting her for it. If you respond with gentleness and confidence, you just passed the first test. If you don't notice at all, she feels unseen and retreats. So what do you do when you think she might be flirting? Don't make it weird. Don't call it out. Don't overdo it. Instead, match her energy. If she's being playful, tease her back. If she's being vulnerable, share something meaningful. Make a small move. Walk a little closer. Hold eye contact just 1 second longer. Mention something she said earlier to show you heard her. Invite, don't corner. Hey, I've loved chatting. Want to grab coffee sometime? Don't punish her for being subtle. If you like her, show it. Don't play dumb to protect your ego. Because once she sees that you noticed, she'll open more. And once she opens more, you'll wonder how you ever missed it before. Let's look at a few real-life situations. Scenario 1. In the gym, she adjusts her workout to be near you. Comments on your set. Asks you for help with form. What most guys do. Assume she's just friendly. What you should do. Smile, ask her name, and engage confidently. Scenario 2. In the office, she laughs at your jokes more than others. Brings you coffee randomly. Touches your arm when walking past. What most guys do. Ignore it to stay professional. What you should do. Find a casual way to connect outside work hours. Scenario 3. In social circle, she teases you often. Stays close at parties. Texts you memes. What most guys do. See her as one of the guys. What you should do. Playfully flirt back and test chemistry. These moments are everywhere. You just have to be awake enough to see them. But here's the question on every man's mind. What if she's just being nice? And yes, some women are naturally warm and friendly. But the difference is intent and consistency. If she does something once, maybe it's kindness. But if she initiates contact repeatedly, lingers around you, drops personal details, she's not just being nice. She's hoping you'll see it. If you're not sure, test her interest with low-pressure escalation. A compliment, a casual invitation, a flirty joke. And if she withdraws, if she leans in, game on. You've missed it for too long. You thought she was being friendly when she was inviting you in. You thought she was cold when she was scared you didn't like her. But not anymore. Because now, you see, women flirt differently. And once you learn to read between the lines, you stop guessing and start connecting. If this gave you clarity, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a guy who needs to open his eyes. And in the comments, tell me, what's the most subtle way a woman ever flirted with you? And did you catch it in time? I'll see you in the next one.